Hi traders, what's up? It's your girl Sophie, your go-to coach for options trading and building wealth with confidence. We're going to break down this week in the stock market and what option setups you should get into for next week. It doesn't matter if you're swinging, scalping, or just watching from the sidelines. I got you covered. So let's get into it. Okay, so let's talk about what happened this previous week in the market, and just give me one moment to share my screen. So although we're options traders, and please keep in mind this is for educational purposes only, and although we are options traders, any stocks that I mention in this video, it is not a recommendation to get into anything. Make sure if you are trading, you do your own due diligence, okay? We're primarily going to look at and focus on SPY simply because it houses 500 stocks. And so this week, SPY made some really strong moves, okay? And excuse me if I'm not looking directly in the camera. I have multiple screens that I'm looking at. So SPY started the week off at a key support line at around that 550 mark. And then throughout the week, it started reaching that resistance line that we talked about last week at that 570 mark. But midweek, we had some significant news, the tariff news, as well as the jobs report came out. And that caused a lot of volatility midweek, as you can see right here. And also you can see how your MACD and your RSI correlates to the drop that happened in the market. And you can also see once SPY broke below that 550 mark, you could see how it continued to fall from that 550 mark. So next week, we want to pay attention to, I have my next support line drawn around this 496 mark. And also I wanted to point out, if you see where SPY is trading at right now, it dropped all the way down to that 505 mark. If you see, it's trading where it was trading at in May of last year. So the thing with the stock market, it repeats itself. It has to find support. So right now it found that support at around the 505 mark. I have my next point right here. So we'll watch out for this. I feel like if it continues to, we want to watch out for if it hits the support and bounces back up, we want to pay attention to the RSI and that MACD. We also want to, but if it doesn't, it could give us like a signal for a strong directional move, okay? So we want to pay attention to basically what the stock does next. So just early in the week, we want to focus on placing like small trades and let the market confirm what it wants to do, whether the market wants to rebound next week or whether it wants to continue to fall. You want to pay attention to volume and price action as well. This is also going to help you make that determination. So we want to look for opportunities to buy puts. And if we see that the market starts to bounce back, or if the market is super choppy this week, we want to focus on credit spreads. Alrighty, fam. This is our weekly breakdown. And if this helped you any, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and drop a fire emoji in the comments if you're ready to crush next week's trades. And if you want personalized one-on-one coaching, trade reviews, or help building your strategy, check out the link in the description box. And I've got a few spots open, but for serious traders only, okay? So I'll catch you in the next video. Trade smart, stay disciplined, and let's get it.